Cool. Hi guys! So this is my very late review of the season 1 finale of Elementary. And the reason why it's taken me so long is because the night the finale aired, I didn't watch it because it was also the same night that the Office series finale aired. And the Office series finale started at 7 and ended at 9, and Elementary started at 8 and ended at 10, and I couldn't really go and watch Elementary at 9 not knowing what happened in that first hour. And then just stuff got in the way and I forgot, but this week I finally watched it and oh my god, it was so good. Oh my god, it was so good. Oh, okay, let's start talking because I can't, the whole video will be oh my god, it's so good if I don't stop. Anyway, so the last episode before the finale ended with Sherlock and Joan finding Irene, who's played by Natalie Dormer. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing her last name right. If I'm not, please tell me how to pronounce her last name. But yeah, I have never seen anything Natalie's been in, but I've seen her on my Dash, mainly with Tutors and Game of Thrones. I can't talk. And I know she's a good actress, so when I found out she was playing Irene, I was so excited. Like, even though I haven't seen anything, like, I know she's a good actress because I have plenty of people on my Dash that gush about her. And she delivered. Like, oh my god. I will admit this, because with Irene, she has an American accent. If I did not know she was British beforehand, I would have thought she was an American actress. I really would have. So, thank God I knew ahead of time. But yeah, she does a brilliant job at playing Irene. The chemistry between her and Johnny is really great, and I loved the scene where they are about to get ready to leave, and she's changing, and Sherlock notices that a mole is missing on her back with her birthmark, and just the intensity and anger and the emotion that Johnny gives in that scene and Natalie gives in that scene. It's just like, oh my god, it's so good. Oh, I love it. But the best part of this finale is the twist that I did not see coming at all. Now, before going into the show, since I knew they had cast a female as Watson, like they totally changed it and we had a female Watson, I really personally wanted a female Moriarty. Because I personally feel there's not enough, like, evil, genius, villain, badassness of females on TV, so I was like, you're giving me Joan. She's badass. Give me a female Moriarty who's evil and badass. Give it. Give it. And I got it, but not the way I was expecting. I got a badass female Moriarty in the form of Natalie Dormer, who, it's revealed that Irene Adler is really Moriarty. What? I literally had to pause my computer and I just stared at the screen with my hand over my mouth because everyone was asleep and I had to contain myself from screaming because I was freaking out. That was awesome. Oh my god. If anyone saw that coming, you are so much smarter than me because I was totally blindsided by that twist. And the other reason why I love it is because of Natalie's acting. Like, the twist she does on her acting, like the change between playing the way she plays Irene to playing Moriarty, which she has her British accent when she's Moriarty, is just so good. Like, you see the change in her acting when she's playing Irene because you see past Irene with Sherlock and then the current Irene, and those are very different Irenes, but, you know, the acting's pretty consistent and the same within that character. But the change, not only in her voice, but in her, like, the way she stands and her presence when she's Moriarty is so different than when she's playing Irene, and I was just loving it. Oh, it was so good. And the other thing I loved about the finale was not only the twist, which I've already gushed about, but the ending. Because first of all, I've seen people on Tumblr say, now that I've watched it, I can go on the Elementary tag, and I've seen people say that Moriarty and Irene are defeated, like in BBC Sherlock, with Irene losing to Sherlock because of love, or falling in love. That is not true. First of all, while yes, Sherlock still loves Irene Moriarty, whatever you want to call her, and she loves him, she didn't lose because of love. And Sherlock's not the one who beat her. Moriarty lost and was beaten by Joan, because Moriarty did not think and see Joan for the threat that she was. It was Joan that came up with the plan that made it so they could capture Moriarty. If Moriarty had been paying attention and realized the threat that Joan was, then she wouldn't have lost. But I'm hoping, I swear to God, if this is the last we see Moriarty, I will be so mad. That is something I definitely want next season. I want to see Moriarty again. You can't give me her for 3 episodes and then I never see her again. You can't do that to me. You can't give me the brilliant Moriarty and then take her away. I already have to deal with that on BBC Sherlock. Which, by the way, I'm also sad because we've lost Moran, who I loved. He was so good. The actor who played Moran was, oh my god, for the two episodes, I believe, that we had him, I loved him. I was like, can you stay all the time? And then, last time we saw him, Moriarty made him kill himself, and I was like, fuck. But those two are brilliant, and I need Moriarty to come back. I just need her to come back. But yeah, overall, I loved the finale. I loved this show. I got what I wanted. Because going into the Elementary, I wanted it to be good because as a fan of BBC Sherlock, you know, we have to wait forever for a new season. And I wanted Elementary to be good so I could have my Sherlock Holmes fix. And it delivered. It's brilliant. Johnny Lee Miller does just a great job at playing Sherlock Holmes as Benedict Cumberbatch or Robert Downey Jr. I can only say those two because they're the only ones I've seen. Sorry. And, you know, Lucy Liu is just as great as Watson as Martin Freeman and Jude Law. It's just, even though she's a girl, it does not matter. That's the other thing. If you've not watched Elementary, but you're bashing on it, please. So, yeah. But, love the finale. Can't wait for season 2. Definitely be buying it when it comes out on DVD. I think it's supposed to come out at either the end of August, beginning of September. I can't remember. But, yeah, I can't wait to buy it and rewatch the whole season. Things I'm looking forward to next season. I'm looking forward to more friendship and bonding between Watson and Sherlock. And I really want to see more Alfredo because I loved him and I was so glad that he wasn't just a one-episode character like I thought he was, and we got him more. I want to see more Alfredo. Can we have Clyde back? I know he's just a turtle, but I love Clyde. And Miss Hudson. Like, seriously, we need to have Miss Hudson back more next season. Do it. I need more Miss Hudson and Moriarty. And, yeah, I just love this show. The whole cast, you know, Gregson and Belle.